નમસ્કાર વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો. In our previous lecture, we have been studied about state of matter, especially behavior of gas. So, in our last lecture, we have been studied the characteristic of gases and recently we are discussing about the law of gas. And firstly, we discuss Boyle's law. So, why this law is we are going to study, or why we are studying this different kind of law? Because if we change the some parameter, then the nature or characteristic of gas also changes. So that is why with the help of different parameter, if we change any parameter, then the nature, characteristics and something else change during the reactions. So that is why we are studying the law of gas. So in Boyle's law, we discuss about or generally we discuss in Boyle's law the relationship between pressure and volume. Generally, I already told you whenever we study different type of law at that time four parameter we are generally focusing on the four different factors. So that is volume of gas, pressure, number of moles and temperature. So in first law, that is Boyle's law, in Boyle's law we studied the relationship between pressure and volume, and remaining two factor are always should be constant. That means what Boyle's is observed, if we increase the pressure of fixed amount of gas at constant temperature, then the volume of gas will be decreases. Okay, if we increase the pressure of gas, then the volume of fixed amount of volume of gas, that is specifically decreases. Okay, that is the law of Boyle's law. And we also finally derived one formula, that is P1V1 is equal to P2V2. That means pressure and volume both are relationship in inversely proportional. Right? Pressure and volume both are in inversely proportional, and based on that if we remove proportionality constant and keep one constant, that is gas constant, so equation will become P1V1 is equal to P2V2. That means what is P1V1? Because initial stage of gas, initial stage means without changing any factor. Okay, and after changing of factor, so what is the changes in pressure and volume, that we can calculate based on parameter, right? So today's lecture we are going to discuss about second law of gas, and that is Charles law. So let us start Charles law. So what Charles is observed, so Charles also observed different parameter, and that is the relationship between volume and temperature. He generally studied the variation of volume and temperature. So what he stated, at a constant pressure, that means if I say Charles is generally deals with the volume and temperature, then pressure and amount of gas will be constant. So in our previous lecture we have been already discussed, whenever we studied any law, at that time two parameter are variable and remaining two will be constant, right? So Charles law generally deals with the volume and temperature. At that time pressure and amount of gas will be constant. So what he stated, at a constant pressure, the volume of gas or given mass of gas increases or decreases by 1 by 273 of its volume at 0 degree for every 1 degree increases or decreases in temperature respectively. So what is the meaning of this statement? Suppose volume of gas how increases or decreases. Suppose if we increases temperature, then the volume of gas also increases, right? If we decreases the temperature, then the volume of gas also decreases. That will we will discuss. Suppose if we see in this slide, so we can see clearly. So we can see in this slide, suppose in initial stage the temperature is T1. If we hitting the gas, if we hit the gas, then the volume of, suppose the volume of gas will be generally, suppose if we heat and the temperature is T1 and again second volume of gas and we heat at high temperature, then the volume of gas will be increases. You can see here, suppose here the temperature is 50 degree, right, and here the temperature is 70 degree. So you can see clearly at a low temperature the volume of gas will be low as compared to high temperature. So that is why the volume of gas will become here V1 is greater than V2, right? That means whenever we heat or if we change the temperature, suppose if we increase the temperature 1 degree, if we increase the temperature 1 degree, then the chances of volume that is 1 upon 70 to 73 times either increases or decreases. So what is the meaning of this statement? Suppose if we increase the temperature by 1 degree, then the volume of gas increases to 73 degree, and if we decrease the temperature by 1 degree, then the volume of gas will be decreases at the amount of 1 upon 273 times. So the meaning of this statement. So let us try to understand how we can see in volume or how we can calculate in the sense of volume, right? Suppose if we take the gas, that means that is the condition of initial condition, and at initial condition the volume of gas we can say that is V0. Okay, suppose initial condition V0, right? Any gas, suppose if we take any gas, then the volume of gas we will take V0. If we increase the temperature, suppose if we increase the temperature whatever amount, and at that specific temperature, and that is Vt, that means at the initial temperature the volume of gas we can call V0, and specific temperature the volume of gas we will see we will derive at Vt, right? How volume is changed during the temperature increases at the time of increasing temperature, that is, suppose we already discussed here, you can see the fixed of mass of gas increases or decreases by 1 upon 273 of its volume at 0 degree. Now suppose if I say the volume of gas at 0 degree, that is 1 by 73. Suppose if we increase 1 degree, then that will become 1 plus Tc upon 273, right? That means the volume of at a 0 degree temperature, that is 1 upon 273. So it will become, suppose if we want to calculate the volume at temperature T, that equation will become Vt is equal to V0 1 plus, here how many temperature increasing in degree, here we always temperature keep in degree, so that is why how much temperature we increases, that will increase or decreases by volume of 1 upon 70, sorry 1 by 273, right? Now suppose this equation is our initial equation. That means whenever we increase the temperature by 1 degree or whatever, so that equation will become like this. And according to this equation, if we rearrange this equation, then this equation will become like this. Suppose 273 is multiplied by here, and it will uh, that is addition of temperature, and upon it will become 273. So this equation will become like this, right? So this is the Charles law. What Charles is observed, what he observed is, if we increase the temperature, then the volume કેટલું ડિક્રીઝ થશે કે ઇન્ક્રીઝ થશે એ કોના રિસ્પેક્ટની અંદર થશે, એ ઓલવેઝ 1 અપોન 273 ના રિસ્પેક્ટની અંદર ઇન્ક્રીઝ થશે ઓર ડિક્રીઝ થશે. હવે આપણે એમને ગ્રાફ દ્વારા સમજવાની કોશિશ કરીએ. Suppose you can see here, according to, first of all we will try to understand the Charles law. So what Charles is stated that you can see here what Charles is observed. He observed the relationship between volume and temperature, but at that time the pressure and the amount of mass, given mass means the mole of mass, that is or should be constant. So if we derive the Charles law, first of all what he observed the volume is directly proportional to temperature. That means if we increase the temperature, then the volume of gas will be increases, right? After that, at that time the volume and pressure will be constant, right? Pressure and the amount of gas remain constant. So if we remove this proportionality constant, so that equation will become like this: V is equal to KT, right? Or V by T is equal to constant, so we can write constant also. But if we want to take during the changes of parameter, so initial stage, that means at initial level, this equation we can call them initial stage, the volume of gas, that is V1, and temperature, that is T1, and after changing the temperature, so at that time volume also change. So we can also write at a final stage, that is V2 T2, and it will become constant. So this equation will become like this. V1 upon T1 is equal to V2 upon T2. Right? So this is the equation of Charles' law, and with the help of this equation we will try to solve different type of example. So again let us come to in our again this theory. So whenever temperature is changed, so at that time generally here the temperature is always generally increase or decreases, or we will take in degree as we discussed in our previous slide. So here T is absolute temperature and that is Kelvin temperature. So we can take generally during the solving equation we will take temperature in Kelvin unit, right? So here according to same Charles law, volume is directly proportional to T, and that is the decreases or increases volume, uh, that is 1 upon 273, and again it will become constant. How it will become constant? Because the volume is increases or decreases based on 0 degree volume. It is increases or decreases T3 ratio, right? So the volume is increases or decreases its initial volume, that is V by 273 times. Okay, so now again as we discussed earlier, the law of Charles, that will become V is directly proportional to T, and during this law or during the changes of temperature pressure remain constant. Okay, if we remove the proportionality sign, so the equation will become like this. So we can see here after finally the rearranging equation, the law will become like this. But here this this is the v1 by t1, that is initial condition, and after the changing of temperature that will become v by t2, right? Now so this is the law of charge, and that is V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. Okay, so this is the final equation of Charles' law. Now this law is also can understand with the help of graphic, with the help of graph. So if we draw the graph of volume versus absolute temperature, so that is shows in straight line. Okay, here we will take the temperature, that is T, and volume is V. So if we increases the temperature, you can see here, if we increases the temperature, then volume of gas also increases. Okay, the volume of gas also increases, but you can see here the temperature we can changes. During the temperature the volume changes at a zero level. Okay, so that is why we discussed in our previous slide the volume of the changes of volume during the changing of temperature, that is 1 by 273 times. So again you can see here what is the difference between this graph and this graph. So first of all we will always keep in our mind whenever we changing temperature in Kelvin. Whenever we changing temperature in Kelvin, so at that time the volume of gas never be specifically temperature, whenever we take temperature in Kelvin, that time in Kelvin temperature, that is never possible in negative. That means below 0 degree volume or below 0 volume never possible in Kelvin temperature. But if we see in this graph, so you can see again, if we plot the graph versus temperature, but temperature in here we will take in degree versus volume, that is also come in straight line, but you can see here that is never start with 0 degree, that is start with minus 273 degree, right? If we take here the graph of temperature in Kelvin, so that time graph will start from 0, but if we take temperature in degree, so that is start with minus 73 degree, because in Kelvin below 0 degree temperature, sorry, below 0 Kelvin temperature, that is not possible, while in the case of temperature, sorry, degree, so in degree, if we will take temperature for minus 273, that means that lowest temperature range is 273 degree, because we already earlier discussed, if we increases by 1 degree, so the volume of gas that is increases or decreases this amount. So that is why if we take here the temperature in degree, so at that time the temperature is also possible in up to minus 73 degree Kelvin. So at that time volume will never, if we keep, if we take degree 0 degree, at that time volume will be never be 0. Okay, so this is the difference between this graph and this graph. So again, what we have to understand is, in 0 degree temperature, or at degree in temperature, that is possible in negative, but while in the case of Kelvin temperature, that is never exists in negative value. So what we observe in Charles law, that is, you can see here, if the temperature in this equation is approaches 273 degree, the volume approaches is 0, as we know that if the temperature in equation 273 degree means, we can first of all we also know about the relationship between temperature and Kelvin. So if we want to convert temperature in Kelvin, so with the help of this equation we can convert the temperature of specifically degree into Kelvin. So that is 273 plus degree, that means suppose the temperature is 25 degree, then we have to keep in, or we want to convert in Kelvin, so that is 5. So that will become, first of all, what is the relationship between temperature in Kelvin and degree? So with the help of this equation We can convert degree into Kelvin or Kelvin into degree. Okay. So at a 273 degree the volume approaches 0, but below 273 the volume of gas would become negative, which is impossible result. So we can already see in our previous slides, volume is always some specific space or volume also exists, but the value of gas never exists in negative value. That means below 273 degree, the value of gas in negative, that is never exist. Okay, so therefore at a 273 degree is lowest temperature that can be attained theoretically. That means we can say that the lowest temperature that is 273, but we will also take in temperature up to minus 73 degrees centigrade, but below 0 degree volume the value of volume of gas never be negative. Okay, after that the suppose after the achieving of specific temperature or after achieving specific temperature itself, gas get liquefied or solidified. That means sometimes what will happen, if we increase the temperature at a certain temperature, the gas will sometimes convert also liquid to gas, gas to liquid or gas to solid. Okay, either gas is specific temperature that is converted into liquid, and at that temperature we will call the temperature them specifically. At a specific temperature the gas is converted into liquid, and that is we will generally call them critical temperature. That means if you want to change the temperature at a specific temperature, the gas is converted into liquid, right? And therefore at a 273 degree temperature is taken to be 0, a new term temperature scale called absolute temperature scale. So generally why 273 degree is we take generally we are taking at absolute temperature scale, because below 273 degree temperature volume of gas will become negative, and that is never possible. Suppose if any substance either solid, liquid or gases has some value, that will be never in negative. So that is why 273 degree temperature, that is we will take call them absolute temperature scale, right? Now temperature in Kelvin scale can be obtained by adding 273 the temperature measurable in the Celsius scale. That means if you want to convert the temperature in degree to Kelvin, then what we have to do is we have to add degree in scale Celsius plus 273, because 273 it is our absolute temperature scale. Now based on this law we will try to solve this example. So here already I discussed first of all with the help of Charles law, that equation is V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2, right? So first of all we will try to understand what is numerical is trying to say. So first of all, at what temperature will given mass of gas occupy a volume of 75 liter if it occupy volume of 100 liter at temperature of 27 degree, the pressure remaining constant. That means in this numerical or in this example, what we have to find is what at temperature. That means at what temperature the gas of mass occupy volume of 75 liter if the occupy volume of 100 liter at temperature 27 degree, pressure remaining constant. So whenever we are solving the example based on law, so first of all we should at least we should firstly after reading the numerical value, we have to at least identify which law equation will be applied, right? So for that simplicity purpose I already discussed in Boyle's law also. Again I said that always in any law any two parameter always should be constant. Suppose in this example you can see here pressure remain constant, so you can see we will again in next lecture we will study different law. We have to study total force law. Already we discussed one, that is second, and again we have to discuss two law. Okay, so at that time sorry, so at that time we have to first of all we have to see the constant parameter, and that is constant pressure. So always Charles law pressure always constant. So based on constant specifically factor we have to identify which equation is used for solving different type of numericals, right? Now you can see here the initial volume, the mass of occupied volume, that is initial volume is 75 liter. Okay, 75 liter, and V2 that is after or V1 is also specifically what temperature? The temperature we have to find, that is T1, and 100 liter, because 100 liter, for 100 liter the temperature that is 27 degree, and if you want into calculation, so that will become 273 plus 27, and that is come into 300 Kelvin, right? So we have a value of V1, we have a value of V2, T2, and we have to find T1. If we put the value in this equation, so if we try to solve, the value of V1 that is 75, V2 is 100 degree, T2 is 300 Kelvin, and T1 we want to find. Okay, so if you want to find T1, then the equation will become like this. Okay, that 0 0 will also going to cut, and 75 into 3, that will become 225 Kelvin. So that is how we can calculate the specific temperature at the volume will exist. At what temperature will give the mass of gas occupy volume of 75 liter if it is occupy a volume of 100 liter at temperature of 27 degree temperature, pressure remaining constant. So again, whenever we are going to solve the any numerical, so at that time one thing you should keep in your mind, and that is first of all we should identify during the numerical what parameter they given constant, that you should identify. Firstly what we identify, that is what parameter they keep constant. So based on that we have to choose the equation. Okay, here we already discussed Charles law, and that is why we will solve based on that equation. But in examination purpose, so you have to specifically memorize all these equation. At that time you may also confuse which equation used for solving specific type of numerical. So at that time, first thing you have to identify the constant parameter, and based on constant parameter specific you choose the equation, or based on specific law, right? That things you should keep in your mind. Another thing is, based on different type of equation, any three parameter they give. Okay, any three parameter, either specifically initial volume, final volume, or final temperature they give, or sometimes initial volume, initial temperature, and final volume they give, and T2 also find. Sometimes what they give is V1, T1 and T2, and we have V2 we have to find. So based on this equation, three value are given, and one value we can identify, one value we can calculate. Okay, so this is the law of Charles. Right. So today's lecture, what we discuss the Charles law. So based on Charles law, volume is directly proportional to temperature, but volume is increases or decreases either 0 degree, each 0 degree temperature, that is 1 by 273 times. That you should keep in your mind. We will also discuss in higher standard. So again we can see the law of Charles based on this figure. If we increase the temperature, a specific temperature, that is T1, and if we increase high temperature, the volume will be increases. You can see in this figure. Again based on this law we can write the equation final volume at temperature T, that is Vt is equal to V0 into T by 273. But if we always keep temperature in specific Kelvin unit, right? So again Charles law want to convert it into specifically suppose Charles law is converted into based on its equation, that is that will become V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. And again we also discuss the graphs of volume versus temperature. But if we take took temperature in Kelvin, so below in Kelvin temperature below 0 degree, that is never possible. But while in the case of if we take temperature in degree versus volume V graph, or changing in volume, changing in temperature in degree, so that in that case the temperature in below 0 degree is also possible. But the value of volume in negative, that is never possible. Okay, this is again specific. We in this case 273 degree we are taken at 0 point, and that temperature is also known as absolute temperature. So this is the law of Charles law. In our previous lecture we will discuss another law, but before going to next law, first of all you should understand these two law first. First law is Boyle's law and second law is Charles law. Okay, and we will discuss another law in next lecture. Okay, thank you.